How can Real Madrid beat Barcelona this weekend in the All El Classico Super Cup final showdown? My name's David and welcome to my next video. And today I'm going to be answering that question specifically, how Real Madrid can beat Barcelona and should and will beat Barcelona this weekend. Now, for me personally and all Real Madrid fans around the world, we have experience playing Barcelona this season already. And it wasn't a very good one. Obviously, we got battered and hammered 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu, and we absolutely just fell in tears and shame and anger, and so many emotions literally ran through us at that time. But for me, I think this is a different outcome because Real Madrid have shaped up since then. We're not literally at the beginning of the season where we're playing Barcelona on their best form, let's say that. And for us, personally, we need to actually use that experience wisely and adopt a certain system to beat Barcelona this weekend. Now, the first thing, as you remember, they utilized an offside trap really well, especially against Mbappe. You couldn't count on two hands, how many times Mbappe was offside in the last encounter between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Now, for me personally, Mbappe has the pace to beat pretty much any defender in the world already. Maybe he's lost a bit, but is still there. And for me, why is he always sitting literally on the line, shoulder to shoulder with the defender? Just step a little bit backwards, retract your stepwards backwards, and it gives him more opportunity to beat that offside trap, because I'm sure Hansi Flick is going to say, okay, let's go again. Let's do the same thing again and catch Mbappe offside so many times. Now, this is not just Mbappe. This is also Vini and Rodrigo on the wings. They just need to step out really wide and give Mbappe all the space that he can in that middle of the pitch, because if they're just too compact, then it's just going to be too cluttered and they're just going to get into each other's way, and they consistently get into each other's way. That's something I don't like about Mbappe and Vini. They always end up to seam on the left-hand side of the pitch when they should just give each other space and let each other play their own game. So Vini himself, he needs to be one of the talismanic guys this weekend. He needs to be the figurehead, the focal point, because he's the one that's going to be driving at the defense. Same as Rodrigo as well, but Vini is one that drives more at the defense, especially from that left-hand area. And he needs to be just a bit snappier with his passing. So if Mbappe's in front and we're catching them on the break, quite literally, we need to just counterattack them and just destroy him in that aspect. Pace, pace, pace. Just don't let them think. High intensity and just go for it. Quite literally, because if Mbappe, Vini and Rodrigo catch them out, Barcelona are absolutely done for. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of goals there. And with Mbappe, I think he just needs to put his shooting boots on again. He hasn't really been firing in the last few matches, so he just needs to put his shooting boots on and just go for it. Be clinical and adapt to the situation, because if they do try the offside trap again, just think where your positioning is. Look across the defensive line. See where you need to be on the next pass, because those passes, I guarantee, are going to be from Bellingham and Camavinga and also Valverde in that midfield, because we need those three to be just incredible. Just maintain possession. Don't let Barcelona get a hold of that ball, because we know when Barcelona have the ball, they maintain possession really well. And we just need to do what Atletico Madrid do. Just stay compact in the midfield. Just don't give them any space. And what happens then is you have more time in the ball to pick out your passes and just maybe float one in behind for Mbappe, or just deliver a lovely through ball for Rodrigo or Vini on the outside. And this would just give us more opportunities, because Camavinga, I know, is just going to absolutely cook in that Super Cup final if he plays, because he's one of those guys that just can turn out of trouble any way that he can. His back is against it and he literally just disappears. Nobody will see him because he's that bloody good. Same as Bellingham as well. Bellingham has the ability, and I've said this countless times on many videos, that he has the ability to hold off 3-4 man at a time and give everyone else around him space to find space, if you know what I mean. And just do little 1-2 give and goes, yeah? Just pass it in between the channels. And then Mbappe, Vinny, and Rodrigo have the freedom to just run, explore it, not create so much themselves. Bellingham needs to be the focal creator in that game. And if he's not, then I think we're just going to have a bit of problem there. And Camavinga just needs to also do that as well and give us more time on the ball, because Camavinga's a guy that can dribble past 2-3 man at a time. We know that he's got every trick in the book and everything in his bag to just iron out any problems in that Real Madrid midfield. So for me, also Brahim could be later as an impact sub as well, just to interject into that one, because Brahim's got, he's just really quick. His ball manipulation is excellent, same as Arda Güler. So these three need to start. I think Bellingham needs to start, Camavinga needs to start, and Valverde needs to start, because Valverde is going to be the natural screen for the back four. And if we do go for Vasquez, of course, Tchouaméni, Rudiger, and Mendy, then those three in midfield need to be excellent at everything they're doing, because Camavinga will play more as a box-to-box. Bellingham will just be a little bit more advanced, and then we have Valverde just sitting in and just holding the fort a bit, because Valverde is going to be probably one of our most crucial players in the game. His mindset for just reading the ball is just second to none. Is absolutely brilliant. And when he is in that mood and he intercepts every single thing that you're seeing, we're going to have a great game, because he is the guy. Valverde is the man that will just stop fires before they light up. So Valverde is very, very crucial to the game as well. And Bellingham, I've got to say that he's probably one of our best players in the turn of the new year, 2025. Bellingham's been the guy. He's been the guy. Trust me on that one. The way that he just picked out that goal against Mallorca, just slotting under the keeper when everybody else failed. That's what he does. He's just a bit more calm. He's just a bit more relaxed. He's composed. And yeah, maybe towards the end, he had a bit of problem in his hamstring. Hopefully he's okay. But if he's not, then I would look for someone like Güler or Brahim to slot in there. Or maybe give Modric a turn, because Modric, in these kind of matches, will be a very good experienced player to have, a cool and calm and collective head that will just be very, very just zoned into the match, and he knows he's been there before. Experience counts for everything. So Modric would be great. If Bellingham's not there, maybe just have those three in midfield, just dictating the play, controlling the tempo, and naturally everything will come with that. And then that just leads me onto the defense. We need to be very solid defensively. If we do go for Tchouaméni and Rudiger, they just need to be a pair of absolute workhorses in that centre-back area. And I don't have any problems with them too. I think they are just excellent in everything they do. I think Tchouaméni, the way he slots into the centre-back, is great. I mean, when we don't have the opportunity to have Militao there, if Asensio plays there and maybe Tchouaméni drops into midfield, that could be an opportunity as well. Or Vasquez on the outside, because Vasquez is going to play and then Mendy's going to play. I don't think Fran Garcia is going to play. I think Mendy's going to play and Vasquez. So we need our most experienced heads. And of course, Courtois, just part of that back line as well, being commanding in corners, making crucial saves, because that's what he does in finals. We know, we've seen against Liverpool before, the likes of Liverpool in Champions League finals. Absolutely crazy, this guy, when it comes to finals. So that back line is crucial to obviously holding out Barcelona, but we need some screening, and that is going to all come from Valverde. So the next thing that I want to talk about is Ancelotti. Literally, that would be my lineup, obviously what I've just told you. But how is Ancelotti actually going to set up? Who knows? I don't even know, to be honest. He could look at the last game against Barcelona and literally say, okay, scrap that, we're going to do something different. Or he's going to go, let's go with the same game plan, and if we do catch them on the break or do bypass that offside trap that they're going to utilize, and we know they are, then yeah, they're going to have big problems. So Ancelotti is the next point that I want to make. He needs to be just Don Ancelotti, Don Carlo. That's what he needs to be, because we know in these situations, Ancelotti is the best man to lead us. And for all my criticisms at the beginning of the season for Ancelotti, you know what? I will not have anyone else in world football in this position to go into a Super Cup final with Barcelona. And I just want Ancelotti to just take charge of this and be the best guy for this match, because I know what he's going to say in the dressing room. He's just go out, be calm, be relaxed, don't stress out too much, and everybody's just going to be on it like a Sonic, honestly. And this gives us more motivation to go out there and just control our passing nicely, very good defensively, work the ball out from defense to the midfield and to attack quickly. Because I don't know if he's going to go for more of a controlled approach or if he's going to go for a high-intensity approach, which we did in the very first half against Barcelona, where we were very intense and we were pressing high against Barcelona, just intercepting a lot of their passes, especially Valverde, and give us that opportunity to unleash Mbappe and use his pace wisely. So if we're more controlled and we just sit back a bit and maybe catch them on the counter, maybe that's a different opportunity there, because that's what Barcelona did to us essentially last match. They caught us on the counter so many times in that second half and they just overran us. So for us, we need to just be a bit more switched on and give us a chance to win this game, because if we get out 1-up against Barcelona, if we get this trophy and we just say, now come get us in the La Liga as well, and he's just going to give us so much motivation to go and win the Champions League as well and go and win La Liga as well, because this is a spirit booster, guys. It's an absolute spirit booster. Any El Clasico match, the biggest club football game in the world that's played, and we have to beat them. We have to, and we just need to stop guys like obviously Yamal, Lewandowski, and just cut them out, man, because we can't give them any whiff of a chance at goal, because they're just going to absolutely crucify us. And defensively, yes, we can lack here and there, but it's just going to be something. Rudiger is the man, and I trust in him fully to deliver the goods in that Super Cup final. So let's just see how it pans out. I really, really, really need this win, guys. I really need this win. I'm going to go for Courtois. I'm going to go for Vasquez. Tchouaméni in the backline with Rudiger and Mendy. I'm going to go for Valverde, just sitting a little bit deeper. And then Camavinga just a little bit deeper than Bellingham and more of a box-to-box. And Bellingham just in a bit more advanced role. And just allow Rodrigo, Vinny, and Mbappe to do their thing. Whatever my criticisms are of those from three, I'm going to be cheering them all the way on that weekend. I don't care, mate. You're going to see full Dave in full effect. I'm going to be a Madridista, yeah, a proper one, yeah. Somebody that's been supporting Real Madrid all my life, yeah, since I was a kid. Raul, number 7 on the back, my very first kit with Tekka written across the front of it. And that is it. It's just invoking the spirit of Madrid, yeah. A proper Galactico. That's what I am. And I'm going to be cheering the team all the way. I don't care, mate. This team deserves a win against Barcelona this season after that absolute crucifixion that we had last time, yeah? An absolute destroying that we have to last time. We need revenge. We need to go and get this revenge, absolutely sort out Barcelona, and then we can go and laugh in their faces all we want and absolutely cook them left, right, and center. That's what we need. Real Madrid, a la Madrid, y nada más. Come on, Real Madrid. Let's do this. Let's win this Super Cup final and El Clasico. One more. Let's do it.